Hit the record
Recording.
button.
We are recording,
We're
gentlemen.
recording.
All
I'm
right.
cassetting right now.
We start a.
I am 8-tracking.
And I'm gonna start the video here in 3. Oh, let me make sure the music's up. There we go. And here we go in 3, 2, 1. Ooh, that spooky music means we're back for part 2 of RetroQuest, everybody. I'm excited. Are you all excited?
Yes, I am.
So Joey's joining us this time. My name is Jason Robbins,
My name is Derek Diamond.
and we have our intrepid leader and DM, Mr. Wally Phelps.
Hello.
And joining us finally for part 2, Mr. Joey
Yeah.
Image.
It's part 1 for me. I thought Derek's freaking camera froze. I was looking, and then as soon as I saw you move, I started laughing. Like, how is he doing that? Yeah,
It's one of my hidden
part
talents.
1 for me.
And just so I can write it down, what is your character name there, Joey?
Kayfabe McGimmick.
Kayfabe. I love it.
McGimmick.
So, Wally, do you want to give a rundown of what happened last time on part 1?
Yeah, so we started our adventure with you two walking through the woods, approaching a mansion, and immediately falling prey to a trap that led you into a dungeon, essentially.
I would never fall into a trap. What are you talking about?
You were on your way to do basically a wellness check on a mage and his family who have gone missing for days. And you had to fight through a ridiculous amount of traps that are in somebody's basement for a private citizen. And it included a entire scaffolding that ended up being an ape sanctuary where you were attacked by a Donkey Kong, and you.
And I went back and listened to the episode, and the
barrel?
fact that I didn't put
Yes.
2 and 2 together when it came to the ape sanctuary and Donkey Kong and Donkey on the door, it took me like
Right.
20 minutes to get it. I felt stupid. I was stupid.
I was so mad at myself as soon as the reveal happened. I'm like, why didn't I think of that?
You found your way up into the mansion, where you found yourself inside of a kind of a family room, and decided to go into one of the doorways. And in that doorway was essentially the cutscene from Resident Evil, where the zombies are first discovered. And as they start. As he starts shambling towards you, you noped out of there, and
Nope.
closed the door behind you to find the mage rambling on about how his niece and nephew have been kidnapped, and he introduced himself as Fester Adams, and he's trying to give you Fester's quest.
I knew it. I knew it was fast.
I don't want it. I don't even want it if it was in the $5 bin. I don't. Is it CIB? Then I might take it.
It is a 9.5 CIB.
Okay, fine. Where do I
If I
come in?
must.
If I must.
But yeah, so Fester was begging you to help find his niece and nephew because he had been essentially tasked with watching them, and they just went missing. So let's start off now. Here's the thing: we are now. You guys are inside of the foyer, inside of the family room.
Am I
with
there
Uncle
too?
Fester. Not yet.
Okay.
You guys hear a knock at the door, and
Wow.
Fester's like, "Hold on, just a minute," and he walks over
I love the special effects.
and he opens up the door, and standing there is Kayfabe,
That's a weird sentence.
Yeah.
It kind of makes it sound like I'm not really there.
Kayfabe McGimmick is standing there in front of you, the paladin.
Oh, man.
So here's the thing. Last time we did not introduce our characters or anything like that.
Oh.
So let's go around and whenever they open the door, what do they see? Kayfabe McGimmick.
I don't know. A level 1 human paladin from World of Warcraft.
So everybody
I mean-
imagine that.
That's why my the icon on the D&D Beyond website is actually the paladin logo from WoW.
So you're not well textured. You're just like 2005 era
2004 Polygon.
polygons.
That's canon. He is a little blurry.
Friggin' says, "Holy shite! Check out this guy."
It's like we stepped back into 1999.
I look like
Friggin',
Minecraft
what do you
Polygon.
look like? We never.
Friggin', what do you look like?
described you.
I am a
Friggin',
stout.
what do you look like?
What do you friggin' look like?
I am a stout dwarf. I am roughly about 5.5 feet tall, red hair, long red
Looks like
hair, long.
Wait a
red
minute. How can
beard.
you be a dwarf at 5.5 feet tall? I'm 5'8".
Well,
You're telling me 2 inches shorter.
dwarves
I'd
are
be a
bigger
dwarf?
in the D&D world. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm big. I'm big for a dwarf.
Oh, then I'm 5'12".
But I'm 6'3", so anybody 5.5 feet tall is short to me. So you know. But anyway, I'm very stout. I'm about 300 pounds of pure, unadulterated dwarf muscle. And do you want me to explain my background, or are we going into that yet?
No, we don't. That doesn't come into consideration until we hit it. I'd rather all of this come in. Now, of course, we're only supposed to do 3 of these. But if it does well,
Oh, I have a feeling
all of
we're going to
that
do
might
more.
come into. But
Wait, 3 what?
Jason said there was going to be 3 of these special episodes, special D&D episodes.
Oh, okay.
So
Oh, yeah.
So yeah. So let's move on to Lucius Nightingale. What do you look like?
Luscious.
Luscious Lucius Nightingale. Just take everything that Friggin said and just flip it to the opposite. No, I'm kidding.
What's the opposite of 5'5"? 5'5"?
10'10".
Oh, wow.
10 foot 13. I'd say luscious, God, I actually said luscious. Lucius Nightingale is a halfling wizard. I'd say roughly about 5'2"-ish. Small but scrappy. Was quite powerful in magic at one point, but through unfortunate means lost a lot of my ability and looking to reclaim it.
All right. So
I oddly kayfabe McGimmick for some random reason carries a steel chair with him.
Of course.
strapped to his back.
Mm-hmm. As if it was like in a sword sheath.
Right. He's got a chair. But, so Fester opens up the door, sees this paladin standing there, and he's like, "Is this guy with you?"
I've never
I
seen
say,
this
I
guy
don't know
before
yet.
in my life.
Oh,
Now, if
thanks.
you remember, our backstory was that you all knew each other.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. This is that guy I met at the bar a few weeks ago.
Now, you can pretend like you don't know the guy.
Yeah,
but
and
yeah.
I'm drinking right now, so it's
Obviously, everybody
Really
knows
made a
who
great
Kayfabe McGimmick is.
yeah, of course.
One of the more famous McGimmicks.
One might say the most famous McGimmick.
of the human McGimmicks.
Exactly.
So, are you going to help me find my niece and nephew?
I don't think we really have much of a choice. Now,
I
do we?
wouldn't dream of not helping. Put it that way.
At the end of this, I'll be more than happy to compensate you very, very well.
I have a steel chair if you need it.
I don't need anywhere to sit, thank you.
I just meant to help find your niece and nephew.
Oh, no, they were inside of their room playing with their new pet, and they just disappeared. It looked like the place was ransacked. At first, I didn't realize it because it always looks like that. But it looked like somebody just knocked everything over, and I know that they wouldn't have kept out their guillotine like that without putting it up.
They have a guillotine. Can I play with it?
So was anyone else here in the house with you?
Well, I hope my niece and nephew.
Besides them, you jerk.
Oh, no, there's just the pets. But other than that, no.
What about the guillotine? How old are these kids?
They are about 8 and 12.
What kind of pets do you have?
Well, we have the dragon. We have
The what?
Of course.
we have the ape, and the rest of them are dead.
Yeah, I think we met the ape.
Don't tell him about the ape.
Yeah, we didn't meet the ape.
No.
I need you to roll a deception.
All right, where is deception at?
Let me pull open your
Deception. Okay. Oh, great. It's a 0. Hold on. let me roll it. All right. Here we go. 8.
an 8.
I don't even know how to do that.
There's a
We're using D20, right?
Yeah, well, a D&D Beyond.
Yeah, right. I'm on there.
So
down
on
in the
your
left corner.
character sheet, yeah.
Yeah, right. Which one are we using though?
But you don't have to do it. Just Jason, because he was the only one trying to lie to me.
Right, but I'm saying, but I'm eventually gonna have to.
Oh
right?
yeah. If you look through there and see where it says deception, right next to it is a number.
I don't have that. I'm on the character sheet. That's why I don't have it.
Well, it should be on the character sheet.
Yeah.
If you look at the top under where it says wisdom, toward the middle of the page,
Yeah.
underneath
right.
that is a list of all the skills that you have.
Yeah.
And deception, it would be on there, and you just click on that number right next to it.
Okay, got you.
All right, so I rolled an 8. I imagine I did not deceive Mr. Fester.
You did not. He looks at you in a weird way. There's not really any consequences to this, but you can tell from the look on his face that he is. He's a little put out by the fact that you would lie about something so small.
What's Fester's middle name? Is it Adam?
I do not know.
Fester Adam Adams.
Wow, stereo sound.
Okay, look, we beat your monkey, okay? We didn't mean to. He was throwing barrels
What?
at me, and I had to do something.
I didn't spank anyone's monkey. What are you talking about? I just got here.
Not
Oh,
to
he
be
was throwing
confused
the
with the brass
barrels?
monkey.
Finally, we've been trying to have him throw the barrels for the longest time.
Oh,
You know
yeah,
how-
he throws them.
he's-
He threw
yeah,
them
he's-
right at my head.
He's quite good at it.
Our security system is really coming along.
You should be proud.
So, are you going to start investigating, or?
Do you have any bananas?
Well, I guess we can go to the
they all
room
is.
where the kids
They're
were,
all
were taken.
downstairs.
Yeah, let's start at the kids' room. See if we can find any clues.
Okay. So, you go to the kids' room, and inside you see it's a pretty decently sized room. There's 2 beds inside of it. The place does look pretty ransacked. There is things strewn about. Most of them look like implements of torture, which is unusual. They are.
I thought they were 8 and 11.
They are.
If you recall, if you recall, this is the Addams Family we're talking.
This is like Tuesday for them.
I was right in the gutter with the whatever you said tools.
Oh, I see what you're
stuff
saying.
Like that.
That's-
Yeah,
No, but
wasn't even thinking about anything.
but there is a the things that you can see just by coming into the room is the guillotine, which is knocked over and pulled apart a little bit. There is and it looks like there might have been some use from it recently because there's headless dolls all over the place. You see there is an electric chair and a whole just a lot of kid stuff.
Where do you buy an electric chair and a guillotine? I want one, or a guillotine, whatever. I want one
What
of
if they
each.
have a guillotine electric chair combo that you could get?
Oh wow, what an idea that is. There is now.
The electric guillotine.
This luscious beauty made it or invented it. I
There's
forget
our
the last
episode
name.
title,
I
The
just
Electric
remember
Guillotine.
or
Right.
luscious.
So I'm looking around the room, and is there any sign of like windows broken or anything like that?
Well, they have a Mac, not a PC. So
Roll. There's a blue screen of death. Roll investigation.
All right.
Who? Just Jay or everybody?
Oh,
Just Jason.
6.
6.
A
Freaking rolled a
6. You don't see a whole lot of, anything that's of interest anywhere that you're looking around. You don't see any broken glass or anything like that, other than the broken things that are on the ground.
Wait, is the lock on the door intact?
There is, there wasn't any lock on the door. You could just walk in and out with no problem. You have, if you want to roll an investigation check, you can check around the area to see if there's any signs of struggle other than the messed up room.
Why is it still going? When will it stop? Don't stop at 2. Okay, I don't know what 18.
Oh, 18.
18. Wow, that's not a bad roll.
So you're looking around. You were looking around the door for like a lock or something like that.
Yeah, or
What
even
did
like scratch marks where it was picked open if there was a lock.
That's what you actually are noticing, is that it looks like there are what maybe claw marks on the door.
Wow.
Along with basically right below there, you could see where there's maybe the faintest outline of a footprint that is not human.
And where is this at?
By the door.
Footprint that's not human. What does it look like? Like, what is it? Like 3-toed or?
Now, he didn't tell you about this, so you don't know about it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, there's a non-human footprint up by the door. Now I've told you.
Okay, now you can walk over and do a nature check.
All right. Who, me?
Or survival. Yeah, you can.
Survival or
Either one, nature or survival, whichever one. I can justify it regardless.
I'll do nature since that's only a -1. All right, here we go. We have 8.
An 8. You don't recognize what type of creature this might be, other than the fact that it is not human, and it is, and the foot is about the size of a halfling foot.
Lucius, come over here.
Luscious.
Do you want to investigate?
Yeah, why not? All right, let me roll real quick.
Keep rolling.
A 3.
Oh my god. With a natural 1, which means you critically failed this check. Now, normally the rules say you can't critically fail on a skill check. I say bullshit. You looked at the you look at the footprint and you say, humans.
Apparently Lucius has been hitting the pipe a little bit too much.
That's why I have my steel chair.
All right, I'm gonna look around and see if there's any more footprints that if they're leading out in the hallway or whatever. We'll see if we can find where these footprints are gonna lead.
I'm gonna look
roll-
for snacks.
Roll investigation, or you can roll investigation, survival, or nature?
They all have a -1, basically, except for survival. That's a -2, so we'll do investigation. Come on. All right, 11.
This is what happens when everybody's a tank. Except for Derek. So, yeah, you see that there are footprints, but you can't figure out which way they're going. They're all over the place. It looks like it could be more than one, as many as you can see.
Like more than one creature?
Oh,
Or
yeah.
Yeah.
If they have more than one. Well, I guess everything has more than 1 foot. Never mind.
More than sets of footprints.
Yeah, I was going to ask if they have more than 1 foot, but I would
All right,
imagine
so-
probably.
we see that they're going out in the hallway, right? Is that where they're
No.
headed? No, they're just
No, they're just all over the room.
Up the walls and on the ceiling.
There are some that could be on the walls and on the
Oh,
ceiling.
that's crazy. Where can I search for snacks?
Yeah, go ahead, roll an investigation. Where are you going to be looking? Just like
In
you
the
know,
closet.
where-
Is there a
okay.
closet in this room?
There is. There's an armoire.
Oh wow,
I'd be very careful of the closet.
It's a big word for me. Armoire.
Survey says
6, I think. It never stopped
Yes.
rolling. Oh yeah, 6.
is a 6. Okay, so you do open up the armoire. So you're in there, and you smell the faintest scent of something that might be food,
Yeah.
but you can't place where it's coming from.
I remember a story like this, so I'm gonna go over there and look at the armoire and like look. I'm gonna look in it and see if there's a back wall to it.
So,
Like, are we going to Narnia?
are you going to try to pull the thing out of the back of it, or are you trying to go?
No,
into
I just
it,
want to
or-
like look through the clothes and knock on the back.
Okay,
of the
okay,
wall.
okay. Go ahead. So you do that, like,
But I'm in
you do
there.
That, and
Can I get out of your way
are-
first?
Yeah.
Roll.
Move aside, kayfabe.
You know what? Go ahead and roll investigation again. How hard are you hitting it?
Just like knocking it like.
Okay. Go ahead and roll investigation for me. And
19.
okay, that's
Wow.
it's a
That's not a bad.
natural
No.
20 is what you rolled. So it is a critical success. You knock on it, and it does sound a little hollow, but it's you realize, it's because there's like a space between the door and the wall. But when you knock on it, you see like a little bit of food kind of roll out, like a salami. It just kind of and it looks like there's something underneath the salami.
Who knew Uncle Fester was
that-
Italian?
there's no, there you know how they have in some places you'll see that they're tied up so they could be like hung, smoked meats are hung and whatnot.
Yeah.
You see that, and it looks like something might be tied up with it on the other side.
I look
Maybe
at
it's a
Lucius
kid.
and say, we have the meats.
Guys, we found the wall meat.
It's the wall meat I was looking for last time.
Yes.
We have the meats.
All right, so
I'm
do we
going to do
wanna-
a flip just for no reason. Just because I want to roll athletics.
Go ahead and roll athletics.
Victory flip.
Yeah. Well, Jay found salami, and I'm Italian, so I'm very excited.
Yeah. Do we want to try and
The rolling animation takes so
bust
long.
the wall down and see if there might be like a hidden passageway or something?
18.
8.
Wait, no, 17,
Nice.
17.
A 20 total. So
Did a 450.
Yeah.
He absolutely does. You hear
It's
the
an amazing
clanking
flip.
of armor behind you as
That's just my chair.
Kayfabe does a backflip.
Yeah. I just want to do that. Thank you.
all right, so what are we doing about the salami?
A flip. I've already done something about
That's
it.
not helping.
I don't know
You
if I would
notice-
trust eating wall meat.
You notice that it's shaking a little bit.
The salami. Ooh, it's still attached to something alive.
Or is it the salami itself?
So you said the salami's tied to something. Is it like a string going up into the closet?
Well, no. It's so you know how there's how whenever they have smoked meats just hanging from butchery or
Yeah.
a deli or
Like Frankie
wherever
Carbone was tied up in the back of the meat truck.
So it's tied up like that, but there's but it's not attached to anything. It is, but it looks like something is tied to it,
Like a kid.
but it's not facing you. Now it's the size of a salami, so
I smell booby trap.
I'm thinking like a slice of salami, like one slice from a deli.
Well, I don't want to set off the booby trap this time, so one of you guys are going to have to touch
I'll do it. I will investigate this hanging meat thing and see what's next to it, because I'm very curious about salami. I mean, you had me at salami, so let's see. So am I foolish in sticking my head in this closet? Oh, yes, I am.
so you put your head in the closet.
Yeah, I rolled a 3.
Okay.
My lord.
Okay. So you put your head in the closet
What a terrible idea.
and you go to investigate the salami. And you know what? Let me roll for this to see if I'm going to make this horrifying or what. Let's see.
I rolled a
This is-
3. I think it is.
This is not great. Let
I don't
me.
have a choice.
The words "investigate the salami" where it was not on my.
There's
So
your
we were
episode
in-
title, Investigating the Salami.
It's gonna get an NC-17 Apple Podcast rating.
All right. It is not rolling.
Yeah, I
The
don't know
rolling
why.
animation is really slow.
It's almost like the website is
Stupid.
really slow
Yeah.
tonight.
It always seems to be when we try to play.
Was the rolling animation this slow last time?
Not really.
Okay.
Oh, really? It's always like one frame at a time for me. It's cool. It's cool though, but it always looks like one frame per second when I roll.
So you kind of like take your what kind of weapon do you have? Like a hammer?
Steel chair. Oh,
So
I guess a hammer. Yeah.
okay. So actually, you know what? No, it says you have a long sword.
It says
So-
somewhere. Yeah. I saw it before.
So you take you take the hilt of your long sword and just kind of poke it, and it just kind of moves over a little bit, and you immediately go, it's nothing.
Do I dare investigate?
I mean, you can.
Yeah, why not?
I mean, it could be nothing. But I mean,
It could be
everybody's rolling
nothing.
so poorly.
It moved over.
It's like that old David Letterman skit. Is it something or is it nothing? Let's see. Roll investigation. 11.
An 11, you will be able. The wizard who. Just a little background on wizards. The way they become powerful is by rigorous studying and book smarts. So, using his intelligence, the wizard walks up, picks up the salami, and looks at the other side. And he sees that tied up to the other side is a small, furry creature that looks to have been knocked out.
None of us thought of just flipping this thing over and looking at the other side.
Well,
We were like looking at the one side, like, okay, well, I don't know, it could be nothing. I'll
What-
The
turn
simplest
around, Tommy.
solution's
So
never
how-
the most
how
entertaining.
big is this
Right.
furry little creature?
I'd say about
An antelope.
12 inches tall,
Oh,
about a foot tall.
now
Okay.
that's a dwarf, or that might be a midget or halfling.
All
Wait,
right.
does it? Is it speaking? Like, does it speak?
Well, it's not. It looks like
Yeah,
it's
it's
passed
unconscious.
out. It's unconscious.
All right, I'm gonna poke it. Just with my finger.
That's what I wanted to do. I wanted to poke it and say hello. Although I rolled a 6, I could probably talk to it anyway. I won't know the difference.
I don't know why that's happening right now.
Wait, I don't. What if I don't realize that it's knocked out and I want to intimidate it into speaking to us, or like threaten it into speaking to us?
I mean, you can do that.
Can I roll intimidation?
Yeah, roll intimidation.
I pull my chair out. I'm like, "You will speak to me. I am kayfabe." Oh, damn! I was on 19 and then I rolled over to 3. What
It's
a
a
rip!
3. It is
Yeah.
not intimidated by your
It doesn't even
by the
acknowledge
presence
that I'm
of
there.
your. No, it just it basically it sounds like it's snoring a little bit now.
Oh, now I'm boring this guy. Okay.
Now that it's on its back, its tongue is in its throat. Basically, is what's happening.
All right, I'm gonna poke it and be like, "Hey, wake
I only
up!"
have 2 beers left.
You know what? Roll a medicine check at
That-
disadvantage,
All right.
because that's what you're trying to do right now. You're trying to revive.
3.
You do not rouse the creature.
I'll try it.
What are you trying?
Wait a minute. Can I pick him up and roll animal handling?
Can
Like
Yeah.
try to shake him, like wake up, dude, wake up. I'll wait for Derek's move.
I was gonna do medicine.
Yeah, go ahead. I'll wait for you, man. I
All
mean, not Derek. I'll wait for Luscious. Luscious Derek.
the luscious
14.
Oh, that's
14. It slowly opens up its eyes and sees all of you, and immediately is intimidated. It's like,
Wow, that was so high pitched I didn't even hear it.
Yeah, you cut out.
Only
That's a-
dogs heard that thing yelling.
Would have been so funny if we just heard Buddy come in the room.
This is what you hear when it wakes up.
that is
Oh my
so
lord!
far away from what this thing sounds
I don't
like.
want to touch it now, but I still want to try to pick him up. So let's see what I get. Something smells good. Is someone cooking? We just had
the
dinner like 2
salami.
hours.
It's salami.
I lost the dice now. Oh, there it is. Oh, 16.
What were you rolling? Animal handling. Okay.
I meant animal handling. Yeah, I just pick him up and give him a little pet.
It starts cooing a little bit.
I'm trying to lull him into like a false sense of security, and then I'm going to question about where his kids are. Sounds like a mogwai.
Is that you, Gizmo?
with?
Yeah, and so then I want to not invest.
You can roll a
interrogate
nature
where his
check to
kids
see
are.
if you recognize the species.
Who, me?
Any of you.
Okay. hold
Okay,
on. What am I looking? What am I rolling?
nature.
Nature.
It's not a mogwai. 1.
Or
Oh no, there we go. Oh, 19.
Damn it! I rolled a 0.
I didn't know. I
I
rolled
don't
a
even need to
19.
roll now that Kayfabe's got 19.
Talk about the opposite of the spectrum.
So-
0 and 19.
so Friggin has no idea what in fact he's unsure if it's a real animal. Could be an automaton for all
Is
he
this
knows.
real?
Is that a puppet?
The other two of you, Kayfabe doesn't know exactly what it is, but he knows that it is a legendary creature. And you know what? No. I'm sorry. It looks like you rolled a 19. I
Yeah.
apologize. Because I saw you rolled one up there and then you rolled one down here. So that was the one from before. Got it.
Yeah.
So the 19, with the 19, you know that it is a mogwai.
That's what it sounded like.
I take out my broadaxe and I immediately start chasing after the mogwai.
It's tied up. You don't have to change.
Wait. It depends on what time of day it is, though.
It's
if
11:59
already.
p.m.
Oh, then I'm getting the hell out of here. There's
I
chips.
have no idea.
There's
I'm not-
salami. If that thing eats the salami, and then gets wet.
Oh, I don't know that it's a mogwai yet, so
You have no idea. Yeah,
Okay.
you're right. So you wouldn't have
Yeah.
that kind of reaction.
Well, how
In
about I
fact,
just,
you don't even know that mogwais exist at this point.
what if I
You
just
don't
tell
know
him?
anything about their
Like,
lore.
what if I just tell? Like, listen, you friggin' zero. There's a mogwai. You can't feed them after midnight, or you can't get them. Now I forget. You can't feed them, or you can't get them wet. I don't remember now.
You can't get them wet. Don't feed them after midnight.
Okay.
Don't get them in the sunlight.
well,
Yeah.
what do you mean midnight? Like Central Time, Eastern, Mountain,
You know, I never thought of that.
Pacific.
I never thought of
Pacific?
that, actually. Well, it's
To be specific.
it's midnight California time. So if you're in Jersey, you got 3 extra hours to eat, so it's okay. Or if you're in the East Coast, I should say. I don't know. If New
And if you
Jersey
can't get
is-
it wet, what if you live in like a very humid climate?
Move.
like Arizona,
Like Pensacola, Florida.
These mugwai make
Hey,
no
babe.
sense.
Roll a perception check for kayfabe.
what am I perceiving? Sometimes the dice cuts off the screen. Oh God, a 2. Oh, my Lord, I don't know what the hell I'm looking
Oh
at.
my
I knew
Lanta.
a minute ago I knew it was a mogwai. Now I don't even have a.
Well, this is what you're doing. You
I don't even know
scan the
if I'm
room
sober.
for any signs of other mogwais or anything that would have been the product of one of the rules being unfollowed.
Something
And
smells like
you do not
meatballs.
see. You perceive that everything is okay.
Perceive. That means I'm not correct.
Well, I'm gonna look in the closet and make sure that's the only one in there, just to see if there's anything else in the closet.
Okay. Roll another investigation check.
Where is investigation?
Well, you rolled a nat 20 the last time. There's nothing in there that you haven't seen.
Okay, well, I rolled a 12 anyway.
Yeah.
So, but
So
there's nothing in the
there that
closet.
you would not have seen. No.
Okay. All right. So what do we do, fellas? We got this little furry thing.
Where's the salami? Did he eat that already?
No, he's still tied to the salami. Nobody is.
Can we? Well, I have a sword, right? Can I cut off a chunk of salami and just have a snack?
You certainly can. Yes.
What do I need to roll for that?
No, you don't need to roll for that. That's just something that you can do.
All right.
Oh,
Well, I'm gonna
okay.
walk
The
over.
salami's not going to be fighting against you.
Oh,
I don't know
Roll
that.
hankering.
since we didn't use that last roll I did, I'm gonna walk over to kayfabe and I'm gonna poke the little animal.
We couldn't use it. It was a 0.
And I'm gonna poke the little furry animal and say, "Hey, do you speak?"
What?
I don't understand. All right, let's kill it. Eat it.
With salami.
Oh,
Do we have? Is there?
I
bread?
do have a comprehend languages spell
Ah,
that I could use.
brilliant. Then you could talk to it.
Yeah.
Unless you roll a 2.
Can I do that?
You can, yeah.
Okay. Let's-
Comprehend languages doesn't require any kind of check or anything, does it? Let's see. Comprehend languages.
It just says cast next to it.
And now, I do not require you to have the magical components, unless it's something super, super important. Like, for example, if you're trying to revivify somebody, you're going to need to have the gold and whatnot.
Right.
So that's all right. Yeah, the literal meaning of any spoken language that you hear, you also understand the written languages that you see. You must be touching the surface on which the words are written. Oh, okay. Yeah, it doesn't say that you cannot hear what an animal says or a creature. Anyway, this kind of creature.
Okay. All right. So
Now-
I,
Just to remind everybody, Only Derek will understand anything that's being said to him.
Yeah.
Everybody else hears.
No pressure. All right. Let me cast that. I think it worked.
I can go find out.
I'm loving this ambient noise, by the way.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
awesome.
yeah. I like that a lot. That's cool.
Especially considering how freaky things are.
Yeah.
Like last game, everything was so silly. But
Yeah.
Well, now I'm here to silly it up some more.
well, I mean, it's been silly regardless.
You roll something? It doesn't say you rolled or anything.
No, he doesn't have to with this particular
Alright.
spell. I just got to look and see what.
Ah.
Oh, for fudge's sake! Hold on. I gotta do something about that. Okay, let's see. So we got comprehend languages. You did it, but actually, no, I don't think you used up your. Wait. Okay. Okay, now it's done. So I believe. So you got 3 spell slots. So you used one of them,
Right.
for the comprehend languages. So yes, let's go.
All right. So spells cast. I'll ask a little Mogwai, what happened to you?
Let me think. How is he gonna say this? They took me and they tied me up and they tortured me and it wasn't very good.
Is this Bobby's
is it
world?
That is the one of look.
I
The
know,
reason why I
know,
have
know.
it, you know. Okay,
Yeah.
I was about to say the reason why it sounds like Bobby is because that's the same guy doing both voices.
I did not have a Bobby's World reference on my bingo card today. Who is it that kidnapped you and tortured you? What do they look like?
They were about 3 feet tall, and they were green with the great big ears and claws and teeth.
Okay, so he was captured by creatures who were about 3 feet tall, with big ears, and pretty scary looking teeth.
How do you know that? When did he? I didn't understand a word he just said.
Family secret.
Wait, can I, I'm gonna roll persuasion and get him to talk to me, or I'm going to attempt to persuade him to talk to me. Not that that's going to work. Not that
You
I'll
could have swayed him
understand anyway.
if persuading doesn't work.
Not that I'm going to understand him anyway. Oh, 91. 91. 16. 90. I rolled a 91. I win the game.
Joey wins D&D.
So
Oh,
he's
it's actually an 18.
So how are you trying to persuade him to talk to you? Just
Like, hey man, talk to me. Tell me what you just told him, please.
So he
my
looks
language.
over at you and starts going.
And I say, thanks, man. That helps. That helps. Can I have some of that salami? He doesn't know what the hell I'm talking about.
He says, yes, you can have some salami.
How does he understand me? I can't understand him.
He can understand common.
I am a common man.
He's just a common man.
That's the rose, baby.
If you
I may not know what a
will,
mogwai
baby.
is, but do I know what a gremlin is?
With what you rolled, probably not. No, you rolled a natural 1, so no. I'm not even going to let you roll for that because of the natural 1.
So I'm just sitting there listening to this. He says they're little green creatures about 3 feet tall, pointy ears, lots of teeth. That's what I'm getting.
I mean, you would think he's talking about something like a goblin.
Yeah, that's the first thing I think is like, is he talking about goblins?
Were they goblins?
No. Now
They were not
all
goblins.
understood that.
What did he say? Oh, we all understood? Okay.
Yeah, no is no in both languages.
Oh, yeah, I guess. That makes sense.
Did these creatures take 2 children with them?
Yes, they took Wednesday and Paxley.
Did they probe you? Ask him if they probed him in any way.
Did they probe you in any way?
I'm unsure what the word probe means.
Does he know where they went?
Do you have any idea where they could have gone?
They went down into the special hidden door thing.
What
And he
special
points
hidden
in a
door?
direction. You didn't understand that.
Oh, yeah.
He says they went through a hidden door, which is where he's pointing at.
So is it just a like a door in the floor, like a trap door?
If you look over there, I mean, since it pointed it out, yeah, you can see that there's a bunch of stuff on top of what looks like a trap door.
Well,
We know how we've handled trap doors so far.
I guess we need to go after him.
But yeah, I mean,
Can I use my athletics to hop over the trapdoor?
No, because it's against the wall. You'd run right into the wall.
It's okay. If I roll a 20, I'll bounce off the wall into the trapdoor.
he'll just bust through
like
the wall,
Kool-Aid
Kool-Aid
Man.
Man style.
Oh yeah!
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I guess I'll go over there and open the trap door. Is there like a handle, like like the cellar door in Evil Dead? Like, is there like a hook to grab or something?
Yeah, there's like a little iron thing that you could lift,
All right,
and you could pull it open, and so now the poor Mogwai is still tied up on the salami, just kind of propped up against the
Up on the salami.
armoire now.
well, he's gonna stay
As
tied
y'all
up.
walk off.
What a mashup this is, man. The Addams Family and Gremlins.
I'm trying to put everything Jason
I love
hates in this.
So, Lucius, do we want to untie that little guy, or do we trust him? I mean, he looks cute, but you know how things work around here.
I mean, he's helped. He hasn't lied to us so far.
That we know of. I mean, I can't understand them.
I mean, he said the trap door is where it is, and we have really nothing else to go off of other than what he said.
So, do we untie him and take him with us?
Yeah.
Oh.
Every group needs a cute traveling companion. I mean, look what it did for old Din Djarin.
Leave the Mogwai. Take the salami.
Is
we take both?
Fester still in here? Or is he?
No, Fester did not follow you.
Oh, okay.
Where's he at? Is he making sandwiches with the salami?
No idea where he's at. You didn't see where he went.
Oh.
Oh.
I have
So
a
he
feeling
just-
Fester hates
So he
salami.
just up and disappears. Like, what kind of uncle
He
does
did, yes.
Well, his niece and nephew are gone, so what does he need to be there for? Yeah. Theoretically,
do you guys
he may
wanna
not be
leave-
an uncle anymore. We don't even know yet.
Do you guys want to leave him tied up or no?
Yeah, we'll untie him.
He looks like an overgrown ferret. Let's bring him.
Okay.
He's probably cute.
Yeah.
So you untie the creature, and it immediately
Oh no.
runs out the open door on the opposite side of the room. So now he's gone.
Oh, great idea.
Oh,
there, pal.
crap.
Thanks.
Well, we still have the trap door though, so oh well.
I guess I go first then.
Well, you are the tallest.
And you are the tank.
All right, so I'm going to go over to the edge and look down. Is there a staircase, or is it just empty blackness? Like, what am I seeing down here?
I'm gonna roll athletics and push you over. Or survival, actually, and push you in.
It is okay. I had to pull this back up. So you look down and roll either perception or investigation, whichever one you feel is better.
I'll do perception. Let's see.
Okay.
11.
You hear. You don't see anything immediately, but you do hear what sounds like water. Like a running stream or
What a
something.
coincidence. Just pick up my bottle.
Well, if it's dark in there, does anybody have a flashlight or a torch or something? Let's see. What do I have?
I have a steel chair and a bastard sword. That's about it. Oh, I have thieves' tools. I may have a torch.
Oh, I have a torch. I have a torch.
Well, then why are you asking us? Come on, man.
I didn't know I had a torch. I was looking at my inventory. I got a torch, so I'm going to light up a torch and just kind of look down in there.
So, yeah, go ahead and roll that. You rolled perception already?
Yeah.
Yes. You don't see anything.
Good job. Are me and Derek still in the room? Well, we're all still in the room, right? We're just looking at the.
Yeah, y'all are in the room. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just looking into this.
Lucius,
thing.
do you sense anything weird down there?
Something's not right.
What does it smell like?
Dookie.
It smells rank.
I'm going to investigate. Is that okay?
From where you are?
I already rolled, so I guess it's okay.
No, that's fine.
Yeah, I'm not the closest to the door, so. And I rolled a 4 anyway, so what the hell?
Here, I'll walk up to the door and investigate.
I rolled a 4. I don't see anything. I see
14.
Jay. Oh, not bad, not bad.
Lucius, you can hear snoring.
That's where Fester went.
Yeah. It sounds like someone's sleeping down there.
Maybe
Is
it's
it
those two kids.
like a really deep type of snore, like a creature would make?
Yeah, it sounds like
Like silence? Wow.
Can you hear it? You can hear that at all?
No.
Okay, let me back up a little bit. See if you can.
No, but
nothing.
you look like you're imitating Chewbacca. Don't hear anything.
I still can't hear anything.
Nothing.
Completely silent. That's so weird.
Wild. Testing 1, 2, 3.
They hear you.
We can hear you
Yeah,
speak fine.
yeah. When
but,
you're talking, we can hear you perfectly fine.
but we
It
can't hear
sounds.
the thing
Imagine snoring.
Got it.
sleeping. Okay. There you
Fair
go.
enough.
All right.
Outrageous.
I want to know what's down here, so I'm just going to go down. I'm just going to go. I'm
gonna
going,
stay up
guys.
here
I want to
in
see what's
case,
down here. Let's see if those
yeah,
kids are down here.
I'm going to stay up here in case parts of you start shooting up the, back up to here. And if I see a finger shoot back up here, I know there's not something nice down there.
All right. So.
Wait, can't Jay roll? Or maybe he doesn't have it. Jay, do you have stealth? Can't you roll stealth and sneak down there?
I mean, he could. Yeah.
I have +2 stealth. Yeah, I could do that. Yeah, I'll kind of go down quietly and see what I can see.
All right. Roll stealth. Roll that beautiful beam footage.
Roll that beautiful beam.
8.
Okay. Let's see. I wish I remembered to grab my actual dice.
I think I might buy some actual dice this weekend.
I want to also. Eventually.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I haven't had my own set in so long.
Okay, well, let's see. Roll a d20. Okay. All right, you start going down into the darkness, and I'm gonna go ahead and hit start session. You should all get notifications.
Let's see.
Nothing.
I've not
Nothing
seen
yet.
anything yet.
God dog it.
I have where it says campaign Nerd Cave Retro. Next to that, launch game.
Okay, hit launch game. See if that does.
What? Did we turn off the game?
Let's see. What's new in maps? I don't need that.
Oh, I see it. Okay,
Oh, okay.
that's cool.
Are we all hitting launch game?
Yeah.
Oh, that's why nothing happened for me. What's new in maps?
Everything.
Whoa. Where am I? Oh, I'm
Yeah, this
not
is
even
cool.
on the map.
You're not in there yet.
Yeah, it's just Jay. That's cool.
So you're in here,
Mhm.
and you're trying to be quiet.
I like the
And
checkered floor.
This
Reminds me
is
of
what you
school.
can see, because you are a human. Not a human. You are a wait. You're a dwarf, right?
Yeah, I'm a dwarf. I have night vision.
Oh, then you have dark vision. Why are you even worried about all this? All right, hold on. Hold on. Let me erase all of this. Well,
Oh, Jesus. Guys.
Oh my god, it's a new badge.
Psst. Guys.
There's a new badge.
I'm going to start I start backing up a little bit. I'm like,
okay,
"Psst,
okay.
guys.
Now, before you do anything, let me set the scene for the people at home.
Well, they can see if you're watching on video, you can see what's going on here in the dungeon.
So you go down in there, and it's a big like room with stone floors, stone walls, and you had climbed 11 feet down. When you get down there, and you tried to be very quiet about it, you see a bunch of beds. 3 of them have green, disgusting creatures. For those of you at home who know what they look just like the Gremlins from the Gremlins films. There is a water fountain in the middle of the room.
Oh, Jesus.
Eggs that have not hatched. Right behind that, a desk, a bearskin rug, and a pot that looks like it's boiling, with Pugsley and Wednesday sleeping on either side. And as you get down there, you think you look up and you do that. You say that you guys. You just did.
Guys.
And when you look back over, you see these 2 glowing red eyes just pull its head up from its bed, and you hear,
Yeah.
Well, don't we win? We found the 2 kids. We won already.
all right, it is now time to say wait for next time.
Oh!
we only have a certain amount of time to play these games, and there's no way this combat's going to take less than 30 minutes.
Wow.
Okay.
All right. We
What a
might have to
cliffhanger.
go 4 sessions. All right. So that's where we're ending it right now. We're leaving it on that big of a cliffhanger.
Yeah.
I love it. I love cliffhangers.
Ah.
Except the
Well,
movie.
that's how I end all
Yeah.
of my games.
Oof, wow. So I'm standing in a room with a bunch of gremlins, some eggs, some water. This is lovely. You just
and
like
it's 11:59 p.m.
and Wally knows my nightmares. So he has crafted a game of everything I'm afraid of.
in one room.
And it's
Jason's
like, if you
gonna
guys
wake
are
up-
watching the video.
Can we put
you-
Goldilocks in the empty bed?
I mean, you know, hold on a second. Let me.
Jason's gonna wake up at 3 a.m, like imagining this scene happening, and he's just gonna look up and yell, "Damn you, Wallace!"
Oh man. Well,
I was looking for a blonde somewhere, but no, well, but yeah,
Yeah,
for those of
I've
you
said
who
that
aren't
several
watching-
times over the years.
I was waiting for somebody to say something like that.
There's not any. There's not any. For those of you who are just listening to the show, I have labeled them Gremlin, Gremlin 2, the new batch, and Gremlin 3, the new one. Now, you will see that they don't look like gremlins in the photos. That's because I am using a different stat, of course, because they don't have gremlins in D&D.
yeah, but you might be able to.
Yeah.
Can you upload a picture of a gremlin to it and use that? Or you can only
you know
use the
what?
templates.
I think you can only use the templates right now. Let me see something real quick. See if I can.
This is cool though. I didn't know you could
No.
actually build like a dungeon
no, neither did I.
set.
Yeah,
in
this
here.
is really cool.
Yeah, I on actually last night whenever me and Rampage were recording Ready to Believe You, at the end of it I said, well, I think I better go ahead and whip up this thing that I have planned, and I just threw this together, and doesn't take long. It's real easy. I sound like a commercial for D&D Beyond.
Hey,
but
it's a great site. I'm loving it so far.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's super useful too.
But I
Absolutely.
do want to have some real dice though. But so I think I'm gonna go buy me some real dice just to have. You know, I
Yeah,
mean, I'll
me
still
too.
use D&D Beyond, but I want some dice. I want some real dice.
I would love to have like an in-person game at some point.
I
and,
know.
You maybe even film it, and or maybe do it at do it at a convention.
That's what I was just
That would be
thinking. I'm like,
awesome.
we could do a live D&D session at the next Pensacon or something, or whatever
Yeah.
convention we go to.
And and I'm getting a workout because I don't normally do voices like this a whole lot. And I made a terrible mistake doing the two that hurt my throat.
Well, man, I guess that's going to bring us to the end of the episode. Thank you for the patrons for allowing us to do this. And you give us money, and we do cool stuff like this. So if you want this to continue, give us more money. Hey, and if we like doing this, we've gotten really good feedback on the first episode. So if this is, we might just keep this going and become a whole spin-off show itself and see what happens with it.
Hey, when is this going to air, or when is it going to release?
I am going to edit it up, which ain't a whole lot. It'll be up in here at in about 30 minutes or so.
Okay, so those of you that are watching this shortly after it comes out, I will see you Monday night.
Yes. Joey
Oh,
will be
yes.
here Monday night to talk about Raw on the Super Nintendo.
Yeah, I'm going to play it this weekend. It's been a very, very long time.
But before we get out of here, let's start with you, Joey. Where can everybody find you on the internet? I know you're probably busy today because today is Days Gone Remastered Day, so it's like Christmas for you.
Yes, it is. I woke up this morning like Deke, I'll see you later, buddy.
Did you put up a Days Gone tree in celebration?
Oh man, I am online at Real Joey Image, and I don't know. It's the only thing that sucks about that is that I'm in Lancaster for the weekend for wrestling, so I can't even really play. I might bring my ROG Ally with me and throw Steam on it and download it that way, but yeah, we'll see.
Awesome. Well, what about you, Wally? What you got going on? I know you guys are taking a little break with the Ready to Believe You podcast. Y'all are taking a spring break before you come
We
back?
took a spring break. We actually recorded an episode last night.
Oh, cool.
Basically, we did a clip show where we said what our most compelling and least compelling stories we've heard so far
Oh,
are.
Lord. I
And
don't even
told
want to know where I
everybody
ended up.
and we tell everybody which episodes they were so they can listen along and tell us what they think. We want everybody to know that they can actually come onto the show themselves and give us their stories at myghostreport@gmail.com. You can find all of our stuff at linktree.com/R2BYR, the number 2BNY. It's a paranormal podcast for those of you who might not know. But yeah, we just talk about all the weird stuff that's happening in the universe. And, my favorite episodes are the ones where we interview people who have had personal experiences with things.
Mhm.
And then we tell them to their face how we feel about the story.
Oh, you
And,
me? You tell me.
No, we have debunked things other than yours, sir. Although yours is, spoiler alert, mentioned in our show somewhere.
Oh,
Is it
sure.
the most compelling information we've ever had or the least compelling? I'll leave you to find out.
All right. Well, Derek, what do you got coming up? What's going on with the movie?
Yeah, so facebook.com/plainjanemovie. We're going to start submitting it to festivals here in the next couple of days. So Facebook and Instagram is the best place to find out where and when it will be playing. We're also working on doing another screening for the movie here in the Pensacola area. Probably sometime during the summer. We haven't picked out a date yet. So you can, again, facebook.com/plainjanemovie to find that out.
There's plenty of theaters in Jersey.
Yeah.
Just saying. Just Jay did his at a theater in Jersey.
Yeah, do
Come
the
on.
Hang On to
Yeah,
Your
true.
Shorts Film Festival. That's one that
and then come up here and hang out.
yeah,
All right.
that's
All right.
awesome.
I dig it.
And you know where to find us. We're over at nerdcaveretro@gmail.com. And if you're listening to this on the regular feed, then the patrons have had this for like a month now to listen to it. So if you want to get it when it's fresh gremlins. If you want fresh gremlins, you're going to have to be a part of the Patreon. You can do it for as little as $1 a month. That's nothing. We are an inflation and tariff free over at Nerd Cave Retro Patreon, patreon.com/Nerd Cave Retro. And thank you guys for doing this show with us. And let's play a little outro music here. And you know what to do, everybody. If you're not a patron, just head over. Just go to nerdcaveretro.com. That's our link tree. That takes you everywhere you need to go. All the ways to give us money, all that good stuff. And leave us a review, you guys. Leave us a review wherever fine podcasts are given away for free. So, Derek, please tell them what it's all about.
May the way of the hero lead to the Triforce.
Billy. Caca. Dookie.
All right, and thank you guys for watching. If you're watching this on the video, thank you for hanging out with us. And later, YouTube gets it later. So thank you also to YouTube. Thank you guys, and we will see you next month for part 3.